Hello? Hello. My name is Professor Sequoia. I will be your Pokemon professor today. Now, I understand this is the night before your 10th birthday, to pick your very first Pokemon. I hope you forgive the phone call tonight, instead of meeting you in person tomorrow, for I am pathologically terrified of people. Now, I'm just going to ask you a few aptitude questions. Yes, walking in and picking a potentially hazardous animal when you're 10 was the way we used to do things around here. But we found a lot of trainers regretted their decision, as if picking a Pokemon that will shape your entire training career was a hard decision to make. So we run this test now and suggest to you what's your best fit. Okay, before we begin, these are very serious and deep questions. You must answer with thought and profundity. How you answer these questions will affect your entire outlook on the Pokemon world in the coming years. Please take these questions seriously and respond with maturity. Are you ready? Okay. First things first. Are you a boy or a girl? Okay then. Next. You and my grandson have grown up around me, and it has been a joy watching you and the great young adults you have become. It's been great having my family visit yours from time to time and bonding with them. I really feel like I know you, like I know my own grandson. So I have to ask, what's your name and what's my grandson's name? That's right, Poopyhead, after my late grandfather, Poopyhead. Now, for some actual aptitude questions. Don't be afraid if you get them right or wrong. They are just an evaluation. A few years ago, an old man made national headlines when he found a Diglett in a cave. Which cave did he most shockingly find a Diglett? Diglett Cave is correct. You are in a city. The city itself is quite boring. Besides a rather soporific museum, there's not very much at all to do. Up to this point, you've beaten all the trainers, and wild Pokemon themselves aren't even worth your acknowledgement. But you still are light years, which measures time, from defeating the gym leader. You decide to pause the city for now and look into battling the other trainers just outside the city. But some random snarly kid condemns you for it and demands you follow him back to the gym to get humiliated once again. What do you do? Against every fiber in your body, you are forced to follow him is correct. Are you able to join Team Rocket at the Nugget Bridge? That is most unfortunate. Can a wild and aggressive animal be easily placated with a plush child's doll? Yes is correct. You enter into a town that is particularly unsettling to say the least. All the people seem to have quite morbid dispositions, having borderline obsessions with death, dying, and ghosts. as an ear-splitting tune that sounds like your soul is being ripped from your body follows you everywhere and almost compels you to mysteriously kill yourself. Almost. At a glance, as a trainer here, there is nothing this town can offer you. There is no gym leader, and there is only generic shops, like a Pokemon Center and a market that can be found literally everywhere. But there is a massive tomb of Pokemon filled with malevolent spirits and violent, demonically possessed mediums. You, being an emotionally fragile 10-year-old kid with every opportunity to just get out of town, starkly out of place in this bright, colorful world, what do? Enter the tomb is correct. That white hand on your shoulder, is it real? I'm not sure you want to say that. Can a certain bug-type Pokemon use an encrypted source code in the main utility system of an analogous hardware to bypass a firewall and antivirus software into the main sensitive data system? Now a major financial extortion to a software company is now possible. That is correct. Caterpie can't hack it. When your Pokemon has been using a particularly energy-taxing move, do you let it rest for a while? Or do you make it inhale an incredibly toxic gas to produce an extreme chemical high so that they have no choice but to keep moving? Make it inhale ether is correct. This game is intended for children. Can you expect gangbangers and skinheads? Yes is correct. Your next gym leader is Sabrina. What do? Lie down and rock in a fetal position is correct. Since you obviously can't fit 145 Pokemon in your pack, where will the rest of them go when you catch them all? Sitting idle in a computer, perpetually in miserable lethargy, is correct. No! You do not release them. They will never be set free into the wild. Never talk about releasing them. We will not speak of this again. Finally, is it at all logical for the CEO of a major organized crime industry to dramatically change his entire outlook on life and sabotage 30 years of hard work and dedication, all for the sake and values and opinions of some random kid? Yes, of course it is. Now for some more personal opinion-based questions. You can relax now. Just answer honestly, as only you would answer. Do you have a type preference? Okay then. Do you see yourself using more offensive moves that damage hit points? More defensive moves that damage stats? Or equal amounts of both? Alright. Which HM do you find most useful? Yes, it is. Would you keep your Pokemon devolved for extra moves, or evolve them for better stats? Okay. Which city do you prefer in general? Yes, it's quite nice there. Do you find the money for the most powerful medicines worth it? Or would you just put the extra hours into training. Alright. Which is your favorite way to debilitate enemies? Poison? Sleep? Burn? Freeze? Or pull? Rowl? Lick? Sis? Okay. Would you see your Pokemon as friends and loyal companions outside of battle? Woo! Okay, no need to get snippy about it. Alright, that is it. Let me run these answers into the system, and you'll have your results momentarily. Congratulations! Your results are Grammar, Zubat, and Magikarp. What? You are not satisfied with your results? I'm sorry you're not happy with your results, but there's not much I can do about it. No, you can't go back and retake the test. Everything is already entered in. Your choices are Grimer, Zubat, and Magikarp. You will like it, and that is final. Okay, good night then.